Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is KarQ, and today I am joined by GaleAdelade.
Hey guys, my name is GaleAdelade. I am a streamer for Team Solo Mid, and I main the character Ana.
He is the #1 Ana player on the competitive ladder, and we've worked together to bring you one Ana tip or more versus all the heroes in the game to help you deal with each matchup. Now, before we go down the list, we're going to give you the ultimate general tip for Ana and answer this common question.
How do you solo kill a 200 HP hero if you sleep them?
Great question, Timmy. Gale, give him the answer.
The trick to it is to wait until the very end of the sleep at the end of this audio cue.
It's quiet time. Set.
The combo is to shoot, grenade, shoot, melee.
Alright, now with that tip out of the way, let's get started.
Doomfist is pretty easy to sleep up close because his hitbox is large. Other than that, try to sleep him during the rocket punch charge up / animation or during his seismic slam because he's fixed in that movement. The best time to sleep Genji when he's about to Dragon Blade is during the animation where he's pulling out his sword. You have a small window of opportunity to sleep him as he's locked in the animation. Stay away from McCree at close range. He'll win every time if he catches you with a flashbang. Other than that, another tip is to sleep his High Noon when you can, as it's fairly easy. Try to shoot fair with your range and poke her down slowly. You don't necessarily have to kill her, but by landing a few shots, this pressure forces her to play more passively and stops her from rolling your team. Reaper is pretty simple. If you see him teleport, sleep him since he stands still and is locked in the animation. Other than that, look to sleep his Death Blossom if you can react in time. Soldier is also pretty simple. Pressure him from a distance and anti-nade his biotic field if he drops it. When Sombra flanks you, your best option is to sleep her and call your team over to finish her off. Anti-grenade slows down her rotation if she manages to survive and translocates out. It is possible to one-shot combo tracer by yourself if you land the sleep dart. As I mentioned earlier, you have to wait for the sleep to end, listen for the audio cue, then shoot, nade, melee. You have to get the timing right or else she'll recall. #1 priority is to sleep Bastion if possible to allow your team to push up or kill him. Anti-nade him to make sure he can't self-heal himself. Keep your distance from Hanzo as he's very scary to fight up close, especially with scatter. Try to poke him down from far away and sleep him if he gets close. For Junkrat, you should also keep your distance from him as his one-shot combo of grenade and mine is deadly against Ana. He's usually a pretty easy target to sleep. Your best option against Mei is to sleep her before she can ice block. If she manages to get into her ice block, try to sleep her as soon as she gets out. Anti-nade Torp to make sure he can't get sustained from supports while repairing his turret. Don't jump when inside of her as it makes it easy for her to line up a headshot. Try to strafe left and right instead. Wait until defense matrix runs out and keep an eye out when you go for offensive anti-nades so that she doesn't eat them. If you get dove by D.Va, make sure you save your sleep for when defense matrix runs out. After you see Orisa use Fortify, run up past her barrier and sleep dart her. Since her projectiles are relatively slow and she has no burst damage, you can run around her and she'll likely miss most of her bullets. As soon as Ryan's shield breaks, try to go for a huge anti-grenade because the whole team is usually behind him. Also sleep his charges, it's pretty easy. One of the best times to sleep Hog is if his hook connects on a teammate. Since it can't move during its animation, you have to react to the sound and sleep him before you can finish off your teammate. This is very important since it keeps your teammate alive, puts his hook on cooldown, and allows you to land an easy anti-nade for your team to focus him down. Sleep Winston as he is leaping towards you. Most Winstons do not drop their bubble until they hit the ground. If he's already up close on you, be careful of him juking in and out of his bubble. Wait for Zarya to use her bubble. After she uses it, use either a grenade or sleep dart on her. This makes her super vulnerable to your team. The Ana 1v1 is determined by who lands a biotic grenade first or who hits a sleep dart first. Take your time with your shots. Ana has a very small hitbox. Lucio relies on his healing to keep himself alive. Your best bet is to anti-nade him when he is being aggressive towards your team. He will usually die. I tend to avoid sleep darting him because of his mobility and save it for easier enemies. An anti-grenade on Mercy is super important to stop her healing passive. The best time to land an anti-nade is when she's going in for a res. She will be out of position very briefly, so use this opportunity wisely. For Symmetra, don't get close to her. Keep your range, and if she does get too close, use your sleep dart. If you miss, you're f***ed. Save your anti-nade if you know Zen has his ultimate for his team. It's a simple tip and a huge counter to his ult.
And that's all of them. Thank you so much, Gale, for joining me, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Thanks for watching the video. If you want to see my Ana gameplay, check out my Twitch stream at twitch.tv/Gale_Adelaide.